Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go.
So for this discussion, let's go ahead and talk about commonly confused words, okay? So some words look the same while the others sound the same. Knowing the difference between these similar words can be very tricky. So in this lesson, we have provided some of the most commonly confused word pairs with definitions for each and sentences showing them in context. So for us to better understand these confusing words, let's study them with examples and context so that we can understand it very clearly. Now, let's begin with the word affect and effect. Okay? Affect is a verb meaning to influence. Effect is a noun meaning result. So let's understand these words using these examples. While the student didn't see how studying affected his test taking, the positive effects soon became clear. Okay? Remember that affect or affected here is used as a verb, while effect is used as a noun. And please take note that their meanings are actually different. Okay? Moving forward, so we have lie and lay. Lie is a verb meaning to recline or to rest on a surface, as if you are lying down, okay? Lay is a verb means to put or to place something. Like, for example, Kim lies down to take a nap every day at 3:30 p.m. Lies down, okay? Before falling asleep, Kim lays her bracelet on the table. So she put her bracelet on the table. So that's the meaning. Lie and lay. To recline, to rest. Lay means to put down something or to place something. Okay? Next one. Lose versus lose. Two words with similar sounds. Lose is a verb meaning to misplace. Okay? To lose it. Loose is an adjective meaning slack, movable, weak, or not too tight. Okay? So, like for example, I always manage to lose, okay, misplace, my loose fitting tank top. Not fit, okay, or slack, okay, tank top. So, please remember loose with L O and loose with L O O, okay? With their meanings and their differences. One is a verb and the other one is an adjective. All right, moving forward. So we also have one word versus two word combination. Okay, so sometimes we are confused if this is the right spelling or this is the right word to use in such situation. Now, people often confuse similar words that appear as one word or two words. Okay, this is particularly important when you are spelling something. They are used in separate contexts, however, and so learning when to use each will improve your writing's quality. Yes. Examples of one word or two word pairs include altogether, anyway, anyway, every day versus every day. Okay, let's figure out more examples that we have here. So, anyway versus anyway. Anyway is an adverb meaning regardless. Anyway is a phrase meaning any manner or any method. In short, really any way, okay? Let's see the examples here. I don't want to go to the party anyway, regardless. We could take any way we want to get to the party, all right? We could take any way, any method, any path, okay? Any manner we want to get to the party. All right, so please understand the spelling if it's one word or two words. Okay, more example. We have than versus then. Okay, than is a conjunction used to compare two things. So normally we see this one in comparative sentences or comparative adjectives. Then is usually an adverb indicating time, then, before, or next. Okay? Do you think that Pepsi Cola is better than Coca Cola? So you can see that we are comparing here. That's why we use than. Okay? We went to the store and then to a movie, indicating time, next. All right? Afterwards, just like what we see in this example here. Next one, we have that versus which. This is not really like confusing words based on similarity in the pronunciation or the sounds or meaning. That is used when the phrase or clause that follows it is necessary in the sentence. So this is what? Restrictive relative clause, if this is very important to add in the sentence. Which is used when the phrase or clause that follows is not necessary or it's just like an accessory detail. Example, students that fail to thoroughly proofread often miss unnecessary points. Okay? Procrastinated papers, which students write often, fail to lead to the desired grades for their classes. So look at the first sentence there. Okay, that failed to thoroughly proofread is a very important sentence. Okay, that's why we need that. On the other hand, we have use or we use which on the second sentence, which is just like an additional detail for the procrastinated paper that does not really put an important point to the sentence. Okay? Next one, there, and there. Okay, there is a pronoun. Okay, that is plural possessive. Their bags. Okay, their toys. There is a word that means place. Okay, you're pointing over there. There is a contraction that means they are. Okay, so please also remember the differences of these three terms. Their dog is over there digging through the trash. They are not the most responsible pet owners. Okay? So I want you to please remember and practice more on these confusing terms. All right?
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.